Hey guys, the other day I made a shed hunting tip video, and the number one most important tip is wait until the deer drop. And you can determine that by one of several different ways. You can observe ag fields from a distance, or food plots if you can come in undetected from downwind and observe. Or of course, the most common method this time of the year is with trail cams. But when I pulled into the farm yesterday, before I got out, I wanted to zip the drone around and see if I couldn't find this very large bachelor group of bucks. And there's a few that have dropped either one side or both sides, but the majority a week ago, I realized when I pulled the card and I came home and checked, was that 85-90% of the deer were still holding both sides. So when I pulled in and I parked the truck, I came in from the west side, and yesterday there was a west-northwest wind. And from the distance that I would have had to drive from where I parked to where the camera is was 490 yards, or 495, something like that. And then where the bucks ultimately were was just a little bit over 600 yards. So had I gotten out of the truck and walked with the wind in my back before checking the area first with the drone, I'd been walking with my scent stream blowing right towards where these bucks are bedding, and they would have cleared right out of there. And they may or may not have, some of those deer may or may not have dropped an antler or two. Hopefully on the property where I have access to hunt. But you never know. You never want to bump the deer off your property this time of the year because it puts stress on the deer first and foremost. And also, if they drop on the other side of the fence and you don't have access to hunt on the other side of the fence, then you're not going to find those antlers, right? So in this map I'm going to show you a picture of. It's just a screenshot from Onyx. You can see the red dots indicating where the bucks are bedding and what the scent stream was doing yesterday because of the west-northwest wind. So these deer were sitting with their wind at their back and then up on this big drop-off from the top of the hill 300 plus feet down towards this drainage. And so they could smell everything from behind them. They were tucked in out of the wind because they were bedded right on this little flat bench that overlooks the valley below, but is out of the wind, right? So that's huge. They want to conserve heat this time of the year. But I thought I'd share that with you. If you have access to a drone, or you can rent a drone or borrow a drone from somebody and fly through the area, especially when there's a fresh snowfall like this, you can see the deer quite easily. They stick out like a sore thumb. So next I'm going to show you the clip, and you can see where these bucks are bedded, and I got right on top of them with the drone, made for some pretty cool footage. Hope you enjoy.